Tupac Shakur, whose mom, Afeni Shakur, is a very, very famous Black Panther, who you should all Google, by the way, Afeni Shakur, Panther 21 trial, gets an offer from a group out of Atlanta called the New African Panthers. And they're looking for a national chairman. And they know about Tupac being outspoken. They know about his mom. And they call him. And he's not even 18 yet. And they say, would you be interested in moving to Atlanta and leading our New African Panthers youth group as our national chairman? And Tupac says to Layla Steinberg, he says to H.R. Gregory, nothing's happening here. Nobody gives a shit about me. I'm tired of waiting. I'm moving to Atlanta. I'm leaving music. And Layla's like, don't do this. Please don't do this. And Tupac's like, F this. I'm going. I'm tired of this shit. And he moves to Atlanta. And he spends the next X number of months frustrated out of his mind, trying to spearhead this movement, the New African Panthers movement, to an audience that isn't really listening. And he calls Layla often, and he's like, oh, this sucks. This sucks. And Layla's like, you shouldn't give up on music. And he's like, they don't want me. This sucks. You shouldn't give up on music. They don't want me. And she actually goes to H.R. Gregory, the manager of Digital Underground, and says, can you please find room for Tupac? This kid is so talented. He's so gifted. And H.R. Gregory goes to Shakji, the head of Digital Underground, and says, can you maybe take Tupac on tour with you? And Shakji's like, no, we're full. And he's like, please, can you find a way maybe to take this kid on tour with you? He has something. And one of the members of Digital Underground named Money B, his younger brother Cullen, had been Digital Underground's tour roadie. And Cullen liked it, but he didn't live and die with it. So one day Tupac gets a call from Shakji, the head of Digital Underground, and he's like, yo, Pac, would you be willing to be a roadie? And Tupac's like, well, what do I do as a roadie? And he's like, you'd be dragging a lot of our shit. You'd be schlepping a lot of our shit. You'll be carrying a lot of our shit. We're on tour. You're just going to be in charge of all our shit. And then he goes, and we can probably use you on stage every now and then. And Tupac's like, did you say stage? Did you say stage? He's like, yeah, we could probably use you on stage. And Tupac's like, F it, I'm leaving Atlanta. I'm joining Digital Underground. And what happened is just the greatest thing ever.